I hear the silence in your footsteps, like you're walking out again. Every truth you kept inside me hits harder than you said, and I'm trying not to feel it, but the quiet cuts me through. If the truth was meant to save us, why is it louder than you?
Yeah, I've been fighting shadows, memories, versions of who I used to be, trying to outrun all the echoes that keep running back to me. You ever look inside a mirror and I recognize the face? That's me standing in the bathroom, heartbreak all over the place. I ain't flawless, never said it, I ain't asked for sympathy, but damn, the truth you dropped on me hit harder than my enemies. You said you love me, said you stayed, that we fixed what time destroyed. Now I'm sitting in this empty room trying to fill the silent void. Every apology's a whisper, but your goodbye was a scream, and I'm still clinging to pieces of a never finished dream. I'm bleeding on these pages like ink ain't thick enough for pain, trying to wash away your memory, but it's burning like a stain. You ever love somebody so deep that it cars you from within, and when they finally speak the truth, it rips right through your skin? Yeah, that's what your honesty did. Left me bruised, broken, paper thin.
Cause the truth hurts louder than the lies you used to say, and the pieces get colder every time you walk away. I tried to love the quiet, but the silence won't stay still.
I ain't mad you told the truth, I'm mad you waited till I shattered, till I built the world around you like nothing else even mattered. You pulled the rug from under everything I trusted, every plan, watched the kingdom fall around us while you walked out holding my hand. I gave you chapters no one read, gave you wounds nobody sees, let you read between the lines, even the lines that made me bleed. But you dipped out when the storms came, guess that's where the truth begins. You don't measure love in moments, you measure love in who still wins. You left footprints on my heart, deep enough to feel the bruise, deep enough to teach me something. Truth ain't something you could choose, it's a hurricane of honesty, tidal wave it with through, when it hit you with the force that no apology can undo. I'm patched up but barely holding, trying to fake a little hope. Swear I'm climbing out this hole, but every word becomes a rope, pulling me back to the memories, to the night we said goodbye. Like your truth was just a weapon that you sharpened on my pride. But I'm stronger now, yeah, broken, but I'm standing in the light, cause the truth hurts like a gunshot, but the pain still teaches right.
If honesty could save us, why'd it tear us down instead? If truth was all we needed, why am I haunted by the things you said? I'm trying not to break, trying not to fall again, but the truth hurts louder, louder than our last statement.
I keep rewinding conversations, all the nights we almost fixed it, all the moments we were close, all the cracks we never stitched it. You said truth was your redemption, but it felt more like a blow, like you waited for the moment when it hurt the most to show. And I ain't saying I was perfect, hell I failed you every day, but I was trying, really trying, while you looked the other way. Now I'm stuck here with the quiet you left hanging in the air, trying to figure if you told the truth, you just stopped trying to care. Every heartbreak has a lesson, yours was carved in solid stone, that the truth ain't always healing, sometimes truth just stands alone. It's the echo in the hallway, it's the ghost inside my bed, it's the words you left unspoken, it's the ones I never said. But listen, I'm still breathing, still rebuilding, still alive, and if truth is what destroys you, then the truth is what survives. So here's mine, yeah, you broke me, but you woke me, made me stronger than before. And if truth was louder than the lies, then I ain't scared to hurt no more.
Cause the truth hurts louder than the promises you made. Every part of me remembers, every part of you that stayed. But I'm learning to breathe again, even when the world feels new. Truth hurts louder, louder, but I'm louder too.
I've been running from a past that keeps dragging at my feet. Every shadow that I step in feels like someone cut me deep. I keep smiling for the cameras, tell them yeah I'm doing fine, but inside it's like I'm bleeding through the cracks in every line. They say pain makes you stronger, now it just made me numb. I'm the battlefield where every single nightmare comes from. Got a heart that learned to whisper cause it never could be loud. Got a voice that learned to tremble every time I faced a crowd. I lost pieces of myself and every promise someone broke, and the ones I made to others ended up as words I choked. Now I'm trying to hold together what's been falling for too long, but even when I'm breaking they still ask me
to be strong. I'm broken on the inside, but you never know. I hide it in the silence where the hurt can show. And every time I fall alone, cause no one hears the fear behind my tone. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn. And even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn. And even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down. It's like I'm talking but nobody ever listens to the pain. They only hear the rhymes, not the thunder in my brain. I'm a storm behind a smile, a disaster dressed in skin. A war that keeps on waging but refuses to begin. I've been blamed for every feeling that I never asked to feel. Told to get over it like trauma's something you can heal. I've been walking through a life where every moment leaves a scar, but the world just wants a hero, not the human that you are. And I've carried expectations like a chain around my chest. Try to run but every heartbeat told me I need a rest. But rest don't come for people who've been fighting all their life. It just feels like one more battle in a war that isn't right. So I write my wounds in verses just to keep myself alive, hoping maybe someone hears them and it helps them to survive. Cause even if I'm shattered underneath what you can see, I still bleed the kind of truth that might set somebody free. I'm broken on the inside, but you never know. I hide it in the silence where the hurt can show. And every time I fall alone, cause no one hears the fear behind my tone. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn. And even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down.
And I've been trying not to fade, but the darkness knows my name. Every whisper sounds the same. I'm not okay, I'm not okay. And I've been fighting with the chains of mistakes I can't erase. Got regrets I can't replace, and a heart that's out.
See, sometimes I wonder if they notice if I disappeared. If the silence swallowed everything I ever loved or feared. Would the world just spin without me like it never missed a beat? Or would someone feel the emptiness in places I would meet? I've been standing on an edge where every memory is fire, where the ones who said they helped me watch me slowly fall high. Yeah, higher into madness, higher into old mistakes, drowning in a sea of moments where my heart forever breaks. But I'm holding on to something, maybe open, maybe lies. Maybe all the tears I swallowed just to prove that I could rise. Even broken, I'm still breathing. Even shattered, I'm still me. A collection of the pieces that I'm begging to set free. And on the inside, but I'm still alive. I've carried every memory just to survive. And even when the world says I'm not enough, my scars remind me I was built from tougher stuff. I'm broken on the inside, but I'm still alive. I've carried every memory just to survive. And even when the world says I'm not enough, my scars remind me I was built from tougher stuff. I'm broken on the inside, but I still stand. Even when the night don't understand. And maybe someday I won't feel this pain, but until then I'll rise again. Even broken on the inside, even broken on the inside, even broken on the inside.
Even lift me, I break down. I held my breath so long, I forgot how to feel. Your shadow stays with me like it's something real. You said the quiet saved you, but it's killing me slow. Tell me how silence is healing when it cuts like a blade to the soul.
Yeah, I've been walking through this hallway, yeah, echoes. Every step heavy like I'm dragging a death note. People telling me man up, but they don't know that the quiet in my head is a war I don't show. Every memory's a minefield, every breath's a trigger. Try to stitch the wounds, but the guilt cuts bigger. I ain't asking for pity, ain't begging for peace, but damn, how the hell do you heal when the hurting don't cease? You ever scream so loud inside that it feels like the walls cave in and the world stands still? I talk to myself, but the voice won't speak, and silence ain't golden when it knocks you off your feet. I put bandages over bruises no one else sees. Try therapy, got music, every remedy, but the truth hits hard like a punch with no gloves. Silence ain't peace when you starve for love.
Silence ain't peace, it's a storm in disguise. You call it calm, but it's tears in my eyes. You turned your back, let me fight in the night. How was quiet supposed to make anything right? Silence ain't peace, it's the ache in my chest. The words we buried, the pain unaddressed. If distance heals, why am I drowning in grief? Tell me how silence is supposed to bring peace.
I replay us like a movie stuck on pause, trying to figure out the moment where I lost who I was. You said you needed space, I thought you meant breathing room, not a galaxy between us where love can't bloom. Damn, I'm choking on the words I never got to say. I'm proud of you, I'm sorry, please don't walk away. Instead I swallowed every truth till it turned into rage, and silence built a prison where I locked myself for days. My daughter asked me why grown-ups cry, and I couldn't find an answer, so I whispered a lie. Told her daddy's just tired, but inside I'm a mess, begging for one voice to pull me out of this stress. But this quiet ain't healing, it's a funeral song, a place where every broken thought plays loud and long. If closure was a letter, mine got lost in the mail, and silence is the verdict when your heart's set to fail.
If you love me, say it before the moment's gone. If you hurt, then face it. Don't pretend you're strong. All this quiet is violent, a storm with no sound. Say something now before we both drown.
Yeah. You want the truth? I'm scared of myself sometimes, to the nights that rewind, to the thoughts in my mind. I'd rather scream, fight, fall apart on the floor than keep shutting the door, pretending I need silence more. I'm tired of holding in words like they're weapons, tired of learning the same damn lessons. Every goodbye cuts deeper than the last, every moment of quiet drags me back to the past. Look, I ain't asking you to fix me, just sit with me through the pain. Talk to me, yell at me, hell, just speak my name. Anything but silence, cause silence ain't peace. It's the sound of every part of me falling to pieces.
Silence ain't peace, it's a wound that won't heal. A space between words that reminds me what's real. If love is a whisper, then don't walk away. Say something now, don't wait for someday. Silence ain't peace, no, it's haunting me still. The ghost of your voice that I'm dying to feel. If distance is healing, I'm begging you, please come back and prove that silence ain't peace. Silence ain't peace. I kept your shells in a box underneath my bed. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in my head. If silence is a promise, I broke it long ago. These letters I never sent still know.
Every bruise, every truth, every don't let go.
I wrote your name in margins of a night I couldn't tame. Told the moon my secrets cause I feared you feel the same. Every I'm sorry tasted like a storm behind my teeth, and every tear I swallow pulled the floor from underneath. I stitched my heart with quiet things I never said, built a kingdom out of memories but lived inside my head. I kept pretending I was fine till my chest turned into chalk lines.
I try to let you go, but the ink won't fade. Your name on every page, and I still break the same.
So here's to all the letters I never sent, all the truths I hid behind the things I meant, all the nights I cried holding versions of you I had to hide. And maybe we were never meant to mend, but I still break where the memories bend. These letters I never sent still feel like they're yours to read. Look, got a shoebox full of events in my closet. Time bombs of the past, every page is a deposit of the pain that I caused. All the times I lost it, acting like I didn't care, but inside I was exhausted. I wasn't built to be loved, wasn't raised to be soft. I burned every lifeline till I fell from the loft. Every fight that we had, yeah, it knocked something off of the man I tried to be and the boy you wrote off. I wrote 1,000 damn apologies I never mailed, tight paragraphs where I told you how I failed. Every emotion I buried always left a trail. Guess love's a ship that sank before it could sail. I wasn't scared of losing you, I was scared of being seen through. Terrified the real me will ruin you, but hiding truth is just another way of choosing to. If I send them now, would it change anything? Or am I writing ghosts, still pretending they can sing? It's to all the letters I never sent, all the broken thoughts I try to reinvent. Every sleepless night where my heart learned how to hold a fight. Maybe we were never meant to heal, but some wounds stay even when they don't feel real. These letters I never sent still bleed like open seam. I kept rehearsing all the things I should have said, staring at the ceiling with the war inside my head. Every version of us I replayed till it bled. If love is feeling alive, guess I died instead. The truth is I was scared you'd leave once you knew me, scared of the scars of the past that would undo me. So I shut down, locked up, let the dark run through me, till the only thing I recognized wasn't human. But damn, you still tried, you held the doors I slammed. You read the lines between the lies even when I couldn't stand. And now I'm here, talking to a ghost in my hands, reading letters that I wrote but never sent to your land. If I whispered truth instead of fear, would you still be standing here? If I let you see the cracks in me, would you have stayed another year? I don't know
the pages slow, let the ink run down like snow. And I hope you never know the weight of words that never grow. So here's to all the letters we never sent, all the shattered love we can't repent. We held on tight, pretending distance could make things right. Maybe we were never meant to mend, but we still break where our memories bend. These letters we never sent still feel like they're ours to read, even if the world moved on and we lost who we used to be. I kept your shadows in a box underneath my bed, and sometimes I still open it just to feel what's left unsaid. These letters I never sent still whisper you back to me.
I was holding on to pieces of a life that wasn't mine. Didn't know that I was breaking in the space between the lines. And I kept you close in quiet ways you'll never realize. I loved you the whole time.
The days got heavy, and the nights felt just like rain. I kept pretending I was steady while my heart learned how to stain. Every memory of you was a bruise that didn't fade, but God, I still held on like I was never meant to break. I replay every silence as if it meant a thing, like maybe you were listening to what I didn't want to bring. And even when you walked away, I traced you in my spine. I felt you the whole time.
You never asked, so I never said, but every thought of you lived rent-free in my head. I loved you the whole time, even when you didn't see, even when the world kept pulling every part of you from me. I held you like a secret buried deep between the lines, and you never even knew, but I loved you the whole time.
Look, I was stuck in my own mess, didn't know how to confess. Heart was armored like a fortress, didn't know how to address all the fears, all the tears, all the things I suppressed. So I pushed you away just to deal with my stress. Whole time I was aching, whole time I was breaking. Tried to keep my feelings quiet, but the silence was shaking. Thought if you knew the real me, you'd see someone worth hating. So I hid behind the walls that I built without thinking. I was scared you'd walk out if I let you in deep. So I said nothing, did nothing, just lost you on repeat. But truth is, every night I couldn't sleep, because loving you was the only thing my heart could ever keep.
If you were there, I might have said, but fear kept every I love you locked inside my chest. Instead, I loved you the whole time, even when you didn't stay, even when the road kept pulling you 1,000 miles away. I held you like a promise that you never had aside, but you never even knew I was yours the whole time.
Yeah, every moment you were leaving, I was grieving in my mind. Tried to tell myself I'd heal, but some wounds don't align. Whole time I thought I wasn't what you needed me to be. Whole time I fought the mirror cause I hated what I'd see. Whole time I cursed the memories of the way that you breathe, because loving you felt dangerous, but losing you felt guaranteed. I kept the truth in my pocket, never dared to pull it out. But if you read between the fights, you see what love was all about. Damn, if I
Hold you then, still a state if I said your name instead of walking away. And I don't know, but I swear to God I try. I choke out every fear just to look you in the eye. You deserve the words I locked up in my mind. I was yours the whole time. I loved you the whole time, even when I stood alone, even when my heart kept calling someone who was already gone. And maybe we were never meant to cross the same lifeline, but you'll never understand. I loved you the whole time. I loved you the whole time. I loved you the whole
pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars.
Yeah. Another night, another fight inside my head again. Trying to make peace with the version of me I ain't never been. Feel the pen, shake hands, tremble like adrenaline. Every sentence heavy like I'm dragging on my skeletons. I kept the pain tucked, folded in the margins. Locked it like a secret, now it's screaming in the darkness. People see the surface, but never see the hardest parts where I was breaking while pretending I was flawless. You ever stare into a mirror like, who the hell is that? Heartbeat skips like a record with a missing track. Trying to read the past, scribbled lines I can't take back. Memories like ink stains I can't paint black. And every time I try to close the chapters on the pain, it writes itself again. Different story, same stain.
I've been writing in the dark. I've been writing in the dark. Pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars.
Look, I ain't ashamed that I'm fragile, I'm human. Broken ain't a weakness, it's proof that I'm still moving. Life hit me hard, but I hit back. I got choosing to get up every time, even when my lungs were bruising. Billy sings the pain I never said, letters I never read. Thoughts I kept under the bed like ghosts I fed. But now I'm flipping every page, every tear, every rage. Realizing every scar I got is just another way I changed. So if you're fighting with your shadow, trying to rewrite your sorrow, you ain't alone, I promise there's a better tomorrow.
Maybe all the pain we keep is how the light gets in. Maybe we're the wounded ones that still know how to mend. I've been writing in the dark. I've been writing in the dark. Pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars. I've been trying not to feel it, but the quiet always knows. Every tear I never mention, every bruise that never shows. And I'm drowning in the moments that I swore I left behind. Pain don't knock before it enters, it just lets itself inside.
Yeah, look, I've been carrying what I never said. Pain creeping like a shadow living under my bed. Try to outrun it, but it's glued to my legs. It don't care if you're strong, it just waits till you bled. I got memories I never invited, demons sitting at my table acting like they're invited. Every scar is a page that I folded in private. Now I'm bleeding out the truth and I don't try to hide it. I grew up with the punches and silence, like taught me that the love you want isn't always the love that finds us. And I've been trying to fix the broken inside, but pain don't apologize, it just stays uninvited.
Oh, babe, don't apologize, it just cuts you when it lies. Leaves fingerprints along your life and never says goodbye. Pain, don't apologize, it don't ask you if you're fine. It just pulls you from the light and whispers in your mind.
This ain't something that fades when the sun goes up. It's the reason that I flinch when the world shows up. I've been walking with my faults, trying to own those cuts, but the mirror only shows me what I'm scared of enough. Look, I'm from a place where you swallow your cries, where nobody hears truth unless it's buried in lies, where you never show fear, you just stare at the skies and pretend storms don't form right in front of your eyes. I tried therapy, got even prayer at times, but some wounds don't stitch, they just share your life. We all wanna grow wings, but we tear our flight, trying to prove we ain't broken when we barely survive. And the worst part, people tell you move on like they'd ever even try. But how you walk away from the hurt you keep inside, how you bury what is living without ever being alive. Pain, don't apologize.
Pain, don't apologize, it just cuts you when it lights. Leaves fingerprints along your life and never says goodbye. Pain, don't apologize, it don't ask you if you're fine. It just pulls you from the light.
stand again. Even when I bend, and I won't let the darkness win, even when it try. Cause broken hearts can rise again, even pain can feel the light. I ain't saying that I'm healed, but I'm fighting the night. Every scar is a compass that's been guiding my life. Everything I survived, every tear that I cried, made a soldier out of pieces I was sure wouldn't rise. See, pain taught me that strength ain't the size of your pride. It's the courage to keep breathing with a storm in your mind. Yeah, I fell 100 times, but I'm still alive, and that's the proof that even demons can run out of time. So if you're listening to this feeling empty inside, just remember every heartbeat is a reason to fight. Pain don't apologize, but it don't define your life.
Pain don't apologize, but I won't let it take my life. Even in the darkest night, I learned to touch the light. I've been walking through these memories like rain that never ends. Every echo of your laughter pulls me back to where we've been. I try to chase the sunrise, but the shadows stay instead. I'm a heartbeat lost without you, a voice inside my head. I'm reaching out to moments that slip right through my hands, searching for the pieces of a life I couldn't understand. And I swear you breathing in the silence where I prayed, but the truth keeps whispering softly, you're too far away.
I'm stuck in yesterday, where you still held me close, where your voice was a warm place, not a ghost I chase in the cold. I try to move on, but the weight doesn't fade. Every tomorrow feels stolen
when I'm stuck in yesterday.
Yeah, every step is another rewind. I'm trapped in a loop I create inside my own mind. I keep replaying every second I failed you, wishing for a do-over, but time never sails you. A second chance, no refunds, no reset button, just the memories you left and the ones I'm clutching. I'm fighting with the guilt that I chained to my soul, trying to heal a broken heart with the heart that you stole. I keep writing these lines, hoping one might reach you, a message in a bottle that the tide can't teach you. But maybe closure ain't something you find, maybe it's something you build from the ruins inside.
But I swear I hear you calling in the quiet where I ache. Still I can't outrun the truth, you're the past I can't replace. I'm stuck in yesterday, where your hands found mine, where the world felt softer, like the stars were aligned. I'm trying to move on, but my steps fall astray. Every future feels hollow when I'm stuck in yesterday.
If I close my eyes, can I feel you again? Can I breathe in a moment without losing the end? I'm falling. Yeah, we all hold on to ghosts we ain't ready to bury, even when the weight's too heavy. But maybe letting go ain't losing, it's learning how to carry.
I'm stuck
in
yesterday.
I'm trying to break free. Every tear that I'm hiding is a chain around me. I know I can't go back, but I'm learning to say there's a life still waiting past yesterday. Past yesterday.
I'm stuck in yesterday.
I've been running from the mirror like it's hunting me down. Every crack in the glass shows the parts I never fixed somehow. People say heal, but they don't know the weight of the past. How a child on storm can still hit like a bomb blast. Yeah, I'm tough, at least that's what the headlines read. But strength ain't real when your heart still bleeds. Told myself I'd outrun every ghost that I made, but they sprint faster than light through every memory I saved. Pressure on my chest like I'm breathing in flames. People think success cures pain, nah, it just changes its name. From Marshall to Eminem, from kid to the man, still trying to stitch together pieces no one understands.
And I know you're hurting, even when you say You don't have to break to prove you're strong. You've been fighting for too long.
We're damaged but breathing, still here, still healing. Broken but reaching for something worth believing. Every tear, every scream, we carry it quietly, but we're still standing. Damaged but breathing, but breathing, but breathing, but breathing. Damaged but breathing, but breathing, but breathing. I've been stitched up, ripped open, thrown back to the floor. Told the world my story, but they still wanted more. Yeah, the fame's a cage, the spotlight's a threat. Fans see glory, but the man sees regret. I've lost people, lost time, lost whole parts of me. Been a prisoner to mistakes, I swore I'd set free, but the truth is I ain't bulletproof. Never was, never will. I just learned how to rap the pain so it wouldn't kill. I look at life like a war, I ain't done fighting. Every rhyme is a heartbeat, every verse is surviving. If the world wants a monster, fine, I'll show them the beast. But when the stage lights fade, I just wanna find peace.
Thinking, trying not to drown in your mind, but you're still breathing, even when the world feels unkind. You don't have to hide the parts that hurt, that prove you made it through the worst.
We're damaged but breathing, still here, still healing. Broken but reaching for something worth believing. Every tear, every scream, we carry it quietly, but we're still standing. Damaged but breathing, but breathing, but breathing, but breathing. Damaged but breathing, but breathing, but breathing.
You don't have to fall apart alone.
I've been losing pieces,
I've been losing pieces of myself I never showed.
but even shattered hearts still beating. Every scar tells a story I refuse to delete. Yeah, we're hurting, but we're fighting. We're bruised, but still surviving. So here I am, no mask, no armor, no front. Just a man with mistakes that still follow me blunt. I ain't perfect, never claimed it, never tried to pretend. But I rise every damn time the world says this is the end. If pain is the price of being alive, I'll pay it. If feelings are war, then every day I'll wage it. Yeah, I'm damaged, so what? That's human, that's real. But every breath I take proves the wounds didn't kill. We're damaged but breathing,
Still here, still healing,
bruised but believing in
something worth keeping. Every night, every fight, we carry it silently, but we're still standing. Damaged but breathing,
but breathing, but breathing, but breathing.
damaged but breathing,
But breathing, but breathing.
I've been quiet for too long. Every tear I swallow turned into a storm. I try to hold the pieces, but they cut into my skin. If anger had a voice, it would sound like this again.
Yeah, I've been trying to outrun the fire inside me, but every time I breathe, it's like the flames remind me of everything I lost, everything I tried to save, every promise that cracked, every part of me that caved. I ain't perfect, never claimed I was close, but life taught me lessons that felt more like blows. People say heal like it's something you can choose, but how you fix a heartbeat that never learned to lose? I keep talking to myself like a man in a mirror, but the truth hits hard and the lies hit clearer. You want peace, take mine, I got none left to spare. I learned the price of trust is more than most can bear. I bend but I break, I scream but I'm silent. All my childhood ghosts grew up into giants. I still replay every moment that made me weaker. Anger ain't loud, it's a slow cold sleeper.
If anger could talk, it would whisper all the pain I hide. If silence could scream, it would echo all the nights I cried. If I had the strength, I'd let go of what's burning me apart. But the truth is heavy and I'm still learning how to restart.
Look, people see the rap god, not the man underneath. The one patching up wounds with broken belief. They hear the bars, not the battle in my chest. Not the weight of the words that never let me rest. I walked through fire with nothing but raw fear. Every step forward felt like falling off a pier. You think anger's about shouting? Nah, it's deeper. It's the voice telling you you'll never be a keeper. I tried to throw my past off the edge of my soul, but trauma's got a leash, man, and never lets go. Every argument turns into broken deja vu, like I'm yelling at myself in a room built for two. I'm
feels like a debt.
And I know you're hurting, but you don't gotta burn alone. You don't have to drown in the fire you call home. If anger could talk, you'd say you deserve to heal. But we're trapped in our shadows, scared of what's real.
Yeah, I ain't scared of the world, I'm scared of my mind. Cause that's where the real monsters hide behind. People say open up, but doors ain't made of steel. Mine are brick built walls around things I can't feel. Trauma hits different when it shapes who you become. Like you're raised by chaos, but blamed for being numb. They say anger's toxic, yeah, I know that's true. But it's hard to let go when it's all you ever knew. Everything I never said is choking my chest. Every memory bleeds, never giving me rest. And Billie's voice is the only thing cutting through, telling me the pain ain't mine to hold on to. But yo, how you heal when your heart's like a crime scene? When your past is a fist fight nobody's ever seen. When your tears don't fall, they just burn on the way down. That's the sound of a king trying to hold on to his crown.
If anger could talk, I'd tell you what the hurt can't say. If silence could cry, it'd flood everything in its way. But here in the dark, we're learning how to breathe again. Hold on to me, we'll make it out even if we break again.
But damn, it burned everything.
But damn, it burned everything.
We're still standing,
And that's worth remembering.
if anger could talk.
This is what it said. It burned everything.
We're still standing,
And that's worth remembering.
if anger could talk.
This is what it said. I've been hiding every bruise behind my smile. Shadows on my skin I carried for a while. You never saw the cracks inside my bones. Cause pain is quieter when you're alone. But the night still knows my secrets, every tear I never spoke. If you listen close you'll hear it, every scar I never showed.
Yeah, I got a list of regrets I tattooed inside my chest, trying to bury all the memories, but they never let me rest. People think strength is silence, like swallowing violence and smiling through the sirens that echo in your mind when you're trying to forget the person you were before the world took your wings, crushed your light, left you curled. I grew up learning pain ain't something you speak on. You just bleed on the track, hope the hurt don't leak on the ones you try to love, but damn, it's hard when you're numb. You wanna reach for someone, but you're scared they'll run. See, I got scars, not the kind you see on skin, but the ones that start wars. Every night I fight within. Yeah, I hide them cause the truth is louder than the lies. And I ain't trying to watch sympathy burn in people's eyes.
These are the scars I never showed, the pieces of me no one knows. The battles I fought in the dark alone, silent bruises carved in stone. If you look close you'll feel the ache. Shattered hearts don't always break. These are the scars, the scars I never showed.
I used to think hiding made me strong, that if nobody saw the damage, nothing was wrong. But pain grows roots like a tree in winter, deep underneath till it splinters and you're left trying to glue together what's left of a soul that's been robbed, broken, and stressed. Look, everybody's fighting something you can't see. Some people drown silent, some scream quietly. Me, I learned the hard way. Healing don't come from running, and you can't fix the past by pretending it's nothing. So I open up a little, even when my voice shakes, even when the wounds feel fresh like yesterday's mistakes. Cause the truth is, there's freedom in the scars you expose, and strength in the ones you finally show.
If I fall apart tonight, would you hear my silent cries? Would you see me through the light of every pain I try to hide? These are the scars I never showed, the weight I carried all alone. But maybe healing starts to grow when you let somebody know. Every crack inside my soul, every bruise I can't control. These are the scars. I kept every word you whispered, folded them like letters in my chest. But even paper hearts can splinter, and mine ain't got much left. You said trust me like you meant it, but trust is where I bled. And every promise that you broke still echoes in my head.
Yeah, I wasn't built for fairy tales, wasn't raised to feel safe. I came from doors slamming, voices breaking in my face. I learned to take the hit early, learned to brace for the fall. Learned that love is just another word people say then withdraw. You walked into my life quiet, no explosions, no alarms, just your hands around my chaos like they'd never do me harm. I thought maybe I could trust, thought maybe I could stop running, thought maybe if I held you close enough the pain would stop coming. But old wounds don't play fair, they reopen in the middle of the night when you're asleep and I'm awake, wondering if I'm even worth the fight. I tried to bury all the trauma, tried to drown it in your touch, but every time I said I'm fine, God, I was lying way too much. And then you said trust me. 2 words, but they hit me like a trigger, cause trust is just a loaded gun when you've been hurt by something bigger.
Trust me. You said it's soft, you said it's sweet, but it hit the part of me I never let anybody see. And trust me, you broke me more than you could know. It wasn't loud, it wasn't cool, it was a quiet kind of blow. I gave you everything I had, every fear I tried to hide, but trusting you was what finally made me cry. Trust me, it broke me.
You ever love somebody so much, you start confessing your ghost, things you swore you'd never say, cause you hate them the most. That was me handing you the keys to every locked door in my skull, showing you the pieces of me that never fit, never felt whole. And you held them like they weren't something ugly or strange, like maybe I could heal instead of constantly rearrange. You made me think I had a future where I wasn't just a mess, where my childhood didn't choke me, where my failures weighed less. But trust is fragile, a glass hard handed over scared. One slip, one shake, and the whole thing's impaired. You didn't mean to drop it, didn't mean to let me fall, but even accidents can shatter everything you built it all. I'm not angry, I'm just bleeding from a place I never showed. And the worst part about trusting is that now you actually know.
If I could take it back, I still would've loved you. If I could close the cracks, I still would've held you. If I could keep the past from drowning you, I'd do it too. But I can't save you and I can't save me. And trust isn't always what it seems. Oh, trust me, you didn't mean to break the parts I fought so hard to keep intact. I never knew a soft word could drag up everything I